What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine?
Disney is in damage control. Go to bed. Disney is in complete damage control. Remember, it was coming out that the Marvels was having bad test screenings. Well, now we're hearing opposite reports. Apparently, some will tell you that the Marvels has the best test screenings of any of their recent films. Right. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Marvel Studios reportedly conducted screenings for test audiences of November's The Marvels, and the resulting feedback turned out to be quite interesting from MCU fans. Even though Captain Marvel 2 was delayed to November this year, knocking it from its July release, fans are still very excited for the Captain Marvel team up. Still, a fair amount has been said about the film recently. Hollywood insider Jeff Snyder recently claimed that the movie was something of a mess, both in content and behind the scenes. Others who are in the know have refuted those accusations, and now word from some test screenings of the film has surfaced. Scooper Casey Walsh has gone on the defense of the Marvels after Jeff Snyder made claims that the movie was chaos and a shit show earlier this week. Casey Walsh tweeted a response claiming he hadn't heard anything negative about the production of the MCU's last movie. Again, I've heard nothing negative around this production. The movie has gotten more positive praise from tests than other MCU films this year. Sexist YouTubers use Larson as a way to garner favor with sexists and racists. God damn it! You can't make this shit up. Word to the Godfather, man. Matter of fact, let me hook y'all up with that. Let me hook y'all up with that. Cause some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all
And
don't
honestly,
know.
what would that be?
I'd say 100 grand.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. He said, "How is Ghetto Mickey doing?" Ghetto Mickey's doing all right. He's gonna make a comeback. Did some night vision drills over the weekend. You really need to come out sometime. We got to get you running a machine gun in the dark. That sounds like fun, but also very dangerous. Uh, yeah, I will. When it comes to, we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. Okay, so again, so I want to read that again. YouTubers use Larson as a way to garner favor with sexists and racists. KC Walsh, I really hope for your sake that what you're saying is true. I really do. Because if this movie is garbage, like we think it's gonna be, it's your name that's gonna get dragged through the mud. Remember this name, KC Walsh. I hate that the movie got delayed to November because I can't wait for this movie to come out so we can see what of a dumpster fire it's gonna be. That's the only thing they can do, Mr. Walsh. That's the only thing y'all can ever do. Sexist, racist. Y'all are so pathetic. You are pathetic. He also responded to a tweet about star Brie Larson's alleged behavior on set being less than ideal. Not even sure where that came from or why. Everything I've heard about the Marvels has been very positive. Whew. Sorry about that. And glowing, including producing. Everything you've heard about the Marvels have been positive, but the movie has been delayed 3 or 4 times. Now, does that sound positive or glowing to you? Remember this movie, the original one came out in 2018? I think so. Either 2018, 2019. The second one was supposed to come out in 2021. It got delayed. Then it got delayed again. Then it got delayed again. Like, come on, bro. Come on. It keeps getting taken apart and put back together. I was told through work how much they have in that movie, and it ain't good. And by the way, my guy Double out here is a professional who's in the film industry. He's a gun expert, so they come to him all the time, for the gun expertise. So he would know, you know what I'm saying, better than a lot of people. And I don't know if that's being shot at down in Peachtree City. I don't think is the Marvels being shot down in Peachtree City? Because you know Marvel like to shoot everything down here in Atlanta, even though Peachtree City technically isn't Atlanta. But you know, if you come to Georgia, anybody who moves to Georgia, they tell you they live in Atlanta. And it's like, bro, no, you don't. You do not live in Atlanta. Can Marvel test screenings be trusted? One of the tricky things about test screenings is that they're often done very early on, and as fans have seen in the past, the response to these screenings doesn't always align with how much audiences enjoy the finished film. Case in point, last year's information on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania's test screenings made the rounds, where it seemed that people in attendance responded quite positively. Contrast this with the film's dismal Rotten Tomato score, and a picture begins to form. Well, not from what I can tell, most normies seem to be okay with Ant-Man and the Wasp. The problem is it's flopping financially. So, and I want to read, Ant-Man and the Wasp isn't so bad that it's a terrible film. I gave it a 5 out of 10. It's just too much. It's too many things that didn't make sense. But I understand what they're trying to say. I cannot wait for the Marvels to come. And first of all, it makes too much sense. You put 3 women, right? You put a white woman who signed up to be this character that was supposed to be leading the MCU. That's what y'all sold her on. Y'all brought Brie Larson in and said, listen, after Endgame, we want you to be the face of the MCU. That's what y'all sold her on. And then in her second movie, you took her name out of it and called it The Marvels instead of Captain Marvel 2. Everybody else got their name. Iron Man 2. Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Not the Super Soldiers. You didn't get a movie called The Super Soldiers. You got Captain America and the Winter Soldier. You got Ant-Man and the Wasp. What else you got? You got Thor 2. Everybody got their own second movie. But Captain Marvel was the only one that got The Marvels. So it makes sense that Brie Larson would be upset. And then you got these 2 women of color who come in. And of course, Teyonah Parris, and she's going to come in all black girl magic on us. I bet money she's going to come in all black girl magic on us. And then you got this, Imani Vellani, she's probably just happy to be there. She doesn't want to partake in all of this, but they have to share the limelight. And listen, women are catty, man. You got 3 female actresses who are trying to shine in the spotlight, and then you got a female director. Good luck. Good luck with that. All right. I don't believe for a second that those test screenings were positive. I think this is somebody trying to either Disney trying to damage control, or this is somebody trying to cape for the MCU, and I don't believe it.
Let's go. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby.